Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. I recently received an Instagram message from an artist called SERENA BELLE. She is just releasing a brand new debut single called Sisyphean and asked if I would check it out. She said she absolutely adores my reactions, and when I get messages from artists or bands reaching out to me personally and asking me to check out their music, it always means the entire world to me. It's such a massive compliment and it really keeps me pushing forward doing this thing. Now, Serena has built her platform by doing covers, and like I said, this is her first ever debut single. It was so hard for me not to unmute my Instagram so I could hear her voice because I didn't want to hear anything until we got to recording this reaction for her. There is a little bit of a paragraph about what the song is about, the context behind it, so I'm going to read that for you guys. Sisyphean is a cinematic modern rock song about realizing that blood doesn't always mean love. It captures the breaking point between Serena and her father when a lifelong pattern of neglect finally became unbearable as her mother was fighting cancer. Through the myth of Sisyphus, Serena mirrors her own struggle, timelessly trying to make the relationship work, but to no avail. The song also features a Latin line from Julius Caesar's final words before crossing the Rubicon, symbolizing Serena's own point of no return. The moment she understood the damage was beyond repair. Now, so many of you guys, my community, are probably going to relate heavily to this because unfortunately, even though these people have raised you and are your parents, doesn't necessarily mean they deserve to be. There are toxic narcissists out there who should not have had kids in the first place, but they do so, and then they're just so incredibly neglectful and harmful to their own children, and I've never understood it. Have I butted heads with my parents? Of course I have, but I've never really gone through where I'm at the point of, okay, this needs to stop. I need to cut it off for my own well-being and my own mental health. But I am such a true believer that blood doesn't always mean family. Family is what you make of it. Family is close personal friends. It is people who stepped up into that role for you during your hardest times. It is during your hardest times who you find out who your true family and friends are. It's those that don't turn their back on you because it's the easiest thing to do. It's those that get down in the nitty gritty with you. So yeah, with that context, I absolutely cannot wait to hear this. And without further ado, let's just dive right in, check this song out together.
You never listen, that's the truth. There's a line you crossed I can undo. A Sisyphean pursuit. Oh, the fall's deeper than I knew. Oh, your callous hands have been imbued. I've come from you. Need to roar and keep all day on instant death.
This is absolutely stunning.
Wouldn't keep the smoke out. Hit the list. Oh, it's
Wow. Wow, Serena, your voice is absolutely incredibly beautiful. Like, I can feel the emotion, the pain, the anguish, because it's not an easy decision to cut somebody off, especially when they're your own parent, they're your own flesh and blood, and they're supposed to love you no matter what, and they're supposed to take care of you and lead you in this thing we called life. And having to come to a point where you're just like, I can't do this anymore. I deserve better. While, you know, it's good that you recognize that. It's so incredibly heartbreaking, and I feel like you managed to put that heartbreak into this first verse. I'm really digging that quote as well from Julius Caesar. It feels very fitting. And we're not even close to anywhere in this song, and I already want to reach out and give you a massive, warm hug. I feel like I'm going to be a wreck by the end of this. I do want to start it again because I really love those keys, but I also really love that even though your voice and the lyrics are so full of pain and anguish, your voice still feels very warm, if that makes sense.
You never listen, that's the truth. There's a line you crossed I can undo. A Sisyphean pursuit. Oh, the fall's deeper than I knew. Oh, your careless hands have been imbued. I've come from you. Need to roar and keep.
The vocal switch here, it's sublime. These lyrics are like somebody's reached into my chest cavity and is like ripping my heart out slowly and painfully, and the way you've managed to really capture that emotion, and the lyrics that look at what you've done. But the fact is, people who you tend to cut out don't ever realize what they have done. They don't ever admit what they've done because it's that narcissistic tendency of I'm always right and you're my villain in this story, and they will never see it the other way around. And you just, once you accept that and once you can move on past it and just be like, nope, I deserve better, because you do. Everybody watching this deserves the best. We only get one life, and you get to choose who gets to be in your inner circle. Drums too. I like the switch up here in the second verse with that beat. The goosebumps I get with this section. That atmosphere right here. Yes! I love how massive this feels. Oh, Serena. First and foremost, I just want to reach through the screen and give you like a massive squeeze, a warm hug. Because honestly, yeah, it really did feel like somebody was like ripping my heart out with that emotion, the pain, the anguish. Just that anger as well, because like I said, these people that are your parents are supposed to love and take care of you and really show you what it means to live this life and lead you, guide you. And when they don't, and when they're just so full of hate and narcissism and to the point where you're just like, I can't deal with this anymore, and you have to cut them out of your life. It's such a heartbreaking thing. But this was such a beautifully done song in the way that it really puts forward those emotions. And your vocal delivery throughout this whole thing was absolutely magnificent. It's a voice that really connects you to the lyrics. The section where you go into your higher register on that quote from Julius Caesar just really, really what makes you want to melt into the song itself. And I really love how you switch things up as the song progressed. You know, we started out with just your voice and a slight bit of like synth work before we kicked on into that first chorus with the full instrumentation. But then you didn't just revert back to that in the second verse. You had that really nice beat going behind. And then everything comes to a crescendo during that bridge section with the instrumentation, and it just gets heavier and in your face and really honing in on the message. Wow. Yeah, this was stunning. Really well done. I I haven't heard any of your covers. This is the first time that I am discovering you as an artist, and honestly, I'm kind of glad that I didn't have any expectation going into this and that I went into this blind, just knowing you from the message that you sent me. And I'm so thankful you reached out, and I'm so thankful that you shared your art and your personal story with me here, and then I get to share that with my community now. And it's a song that, while it is full of these harsh realities, sometimes it's going to connect to so many people and it's going to help so many people. It may even help people realize that they may be at that breaking point but not quite there yet, and it might just help push them over and let them know that they deserve better. So yeah, thank you, Serena, for reaching out. And I subscribe to your YouTube channel. Of course, I follow you now on your socials, and I can't wait to see what else you're going to have for us within your own work and in your own words. And yeah, this was beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Definitely adding it to my playlist as well. And I think my husband will enjoy this song too, because he had quite a rough upbringing with his mom, and then he didn't know his dad till he was like 18, and ended up being raised by his grandparents, so I feel like he'll connect to this somewhat too. But yeah, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my incredible Patreons. You can find all of my full album reactions, my early access reactions, early access interviews, and all of my Twitch livestream VODs over there. The link for that is right here or down below in the description. But don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down below in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.